what I'm going to do now is bring up our first guest and see just how well he plays with others.
Testing 1 2. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. No video tonight?
No, I'm still testing. I'm still running everything on my computer. I guess audio is kind of over video, so I decided to go ahead and just run it off the computer because my audio is so much better on here.
That's fine. That's fine. No worries, my friend. No worries. So, Easton, do you play well with others in general?
Depends on the day. Depends on the day and the situation. I would like to say yes, but I can't say yes.
I heard that. Well, what instances would you say that you don't play well with others?
When people are annoying and stupid.
Yeah. Got a point there. Got a point.
I can't put up with stupid. I'm stupid myself, but I mean, if you're stupider than I am, I can't put up with it because you got a problem.
Oh man, we are all stupid at one point. I make this analogy several times. It's when you're driving and you're yelling at other people. Think about, well, you're too young to drive, but those of you who do drive, think about how often you get angry with somebody because they've made a stupid move in your proximity. And then think about that time you made a stupid move. Well, you were that person at that moment. That was you, and people are yelling at you. So it's a round robin sort of thing, and it happens to us all. Would you agree?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. The reason I came on the show tonight is because there's a kid in my school that actually works on a production team on a mega church in the area. So he knows all this stuff, and I'm so confused by him, and I can't figure out what his answers mean.
Did you say projection or production?
Production.
Okay.
I probably should get a little closer to my microphone.
There you go.
Anyway, so he works on a production team for this mega church in my area, and I was asking him today because he's so confusing. I just had to pretend to understand. I was like, I'm building a bedroom studio. And I was like, don't care if my parents don't like it or not. I was like, because I don't. I was like, I'm trying to build a bedroom studio. I was like, what's a good mixer? And he's like, well, you should get this mixer. He's like, it's going to take up your whole desk, though. He's like, you probably shouldn't do that, though. And I was like, he's rambling on about these different mixers. And I was just like, okay, like, let's break it down to this first. Because I know that you have, like, that digital mixer on your tablet or whatever it is.
Well, it's not on my tablet. It's actually a box. But I can control it from a tablet, from a phone, from a PC, because it's got built-in Wi-Fi or Ethernet connection.
That is freaking awesome.
It is freaking awesome, and it's not cheap. I mean, the 18 I think still goes for about $700. The XR 16 is probably around $5, and then the XR 12 might be closer to $4 or $3. Don't quote me on those prices. I suggest that you shop. So
yeah, well, you're giving me a bunch of expensive ideas right now.
Oh, I know, and that's the thing with audio. In most cases, you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
Not all. I've seen some of the cheapest mics on the face of the planet sound tremendous.
Blue Yeti, I'm surprised that it's this cheap. For $100, I am so pleased with this microphone.
Oh yeah.
The only complaint that I have with this microphone is whenever I open up the box, it's like, okay, everything's great. 4 hours after I plugged it in, the USB cable was at a 45-degree angle.
Oh.
And they put so much money into building the mic that they pretty much put nothing into the USB cable.
Oh no.
I got another one for $5 on Amazon. It wasn't bad, and that $5 one, I've had it in there for probably 4 days now, and it's straight as an arrow. I mean, it's
cool.
Perfect. So, and I've got the 3-foot plugged in right now. I've got a 6-foot sitting in the drawer. The other one still works. It didn't at the time whenever it first broke because I screwed around with it, but then I finally got it. So I have the 6-foot. Whenever my 3-foot kicks the dust, and if my 6-foot kicks the dust, bites the dust. I can't.
Dude, you're doing fine. Keep going.
Kicks the bucket. I'm mixing up. Kick the bucket and bite the dust.
Yes. Same thing, really.
Yeah. Of course, I did it live on air, but anyway, I have the backup one in case the other ones bite the dust.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the same right that time.
Yeah, and it's always good to have backups. So the Yeti, and I haven't purchased one of the Yetis. Um, so it's a separate cable, so it's not hard attached, which is nice, right?
No.
Okay, same way with the Snowball. And in fact, you can see my old Snowball right back here.
Oh yeah, yeah. See,
Yeah.
I thought about getting a Snowball, but I didn't think it was the. I think that a Snowball is a good mic for live streaming, just talking into something, or like a drum kit
Mhm.
or something like that. I don't think it'd be the best. That's why I went with the Yeti.
Yeah.
I think that Yeti would be is a better choice for like audio production and studio recording and all that as a beginner. That's why I went with.
I totally
that.
agree. I totally agree. The Snowball is fantastic if you're going to be on it. You don't mind a little bit of outside noise. Really what you need to do is treat your room. And then you can do that with fiberglass panels and some cheap fabric from Walmart or whatever. It works really well. But the Snowball, you know what I use the Snowball for, right? I literally triggered my lights with it. So all I wanted was a mic that I could set up on the inside of my kick drum, not inside, but on the back side, on the batter side of the kick drum. And it works out great for that. And and I have run it on the show once or twice before I figured out I could use my CAD. I thought, I didn't even think about my CAD, but yeah, the Yeti is a much better mic for that sort of purpose. It cuts out a lot of the ambient noise.
Yeah, I see. I can get it to pick up my fan and my computer and everything. I got a gain control, and I have my gain all the way up right now.
Well, don't do that because it makes it really loud in here.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Gain should be adjusted well to 0 decibels, but also so that you can't hear a lot of that background noise, and a lot of it's going to be distance from the mic as well.
Yeah, the gain is nice. I use it like whenever I'm streaming. I can adjust my audio where it still picks up the audio background noise, but I don't care because I don't want to bend over because I don't have a boom arm for this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to bend over at a 90-degree angle like I am right now to talk into the microphone. So I do that on live streaming, but I wouldn't do that in this show, of course, because I'm trying to be a little better on this show than I am on my own live stream. So my live streams, I don't give a crap.
Oh well, give a crap, Easton. Now you're talking into the side of the mic, right, not the top, like I do.
I'm talking top.
Try the side. It should be a side pickup.
Let me adjust this. Oh, there we go. All right, there we
go. Yeah. Most of the Yetis, you'll see people using them on their desk. They're tilted so that they're parallel with the face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of having the ball pointed at them, because I don't think, just like this mic, its pickup pattern is, well, it's adjustable, but it's also comes from the sides, not from the top, like a standard vocal mic.
Yeah, I have 4 different settings. I'm not gonna adjust it.
Yeah, I'll have to look at the pattern because it may very well be that way as well. So
I
okay. So Gil Skills, who's been using that mic for a long time, says it's a side mic. So yeah.
I was wondering. I think it looks stupid like that. Honestly, I'm just that person, right?
Well,
I'm used to seeing the SM7B like that, where it's like where I'm talking into the top of the mic, and so whenever I see all these people streaming, I was like, "This is stupid." Why? I don't know. I think it looks.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of good placement. I like when they've got it draped right beside them, like this, talking into it. That works real well. Or straight up and down next to them rather than right in front of them. It's whatever you prefer.
Yeah, whenever I do vocals, I try to have my mouth over the microphone.
Mm-hmm.
Where I actually tried this where it's sideways last night. And I was like, I'm doing it right now. I was talking over the microphone to where it wasn't picking up everything like it is right now.
Right.
Because I didn't feel like adjusting the EQ and the volume and all that. I was too.
Well, if you're gonna do a studio, man, you gotta work on that stuff.
Yeah, I was just trying to test everything last night because whenever I work on songwriting, with BandLab, which is a website that I use because Studio One's not working.
Mm-hmm.
When I use Studio One and not Studio One, sorry, I can't talk. BandLab and OBS together, and plus have my chat open and all that, it's crashing the computer and the internet at the same time, and that's not good.
That is not good. Not good.
You don't want to crash both at the same time. It's
No.
okay if you crash one. Not the best, but it's okay. You don't want to crash the internet and the computer at the same time. And I almost did that last night. So I was like, I can't stream this anymore.
Yeah, and I meant to watch your unboxing video because that did interest me. I like unboxing videos. Did you know? Go ahead.
Oh, it's all right. You go.
Oh, I was just going to say, did you know that I did an unboxing video on this this channel?
Really?
Yes.
I want to see this.
Oh, yeah. It was when I was scrambling for subjects and I was talking into the ether. I forget what the subject matter was, but I was like, hey, I just got a new Ring doorbell in. I'm going to unbox it. I spent an entire hour talking to myself about that Ring.
I know your pain there.
It's hideous. Yeah.
I've had neighbors stare at me before because in the mornings I'm always trying to figure out what to do. I'm just like, I need to make a video. I don't know what to do though. So I'll literally just sit out there. And I know I'm never going to upload it because I hate uploading just straight up update videos. Because nobody watches it. Nobody wants to watch an update. But I'll literally just sit out in my driveway because I'm bored and make an update video and ramble for 5 minutes, knowing I'm just going to delete it that afternoon. About, Studio One's not working still, everybody. I have so much stupid footage from that I'm never going to upload.
You don't think any of it's useful at all?
Well, I mean, I've only been up for an hour whenever I make those videos, and also it's just nobody watches. It's just straight up thing, and it's just me rambling. So
I hear you. Do you mind if I take a moment to say some hello to some folks that came into the chat that I missed earlier?
Go ahead and do it.
Awesome, dude. Looks like Raven dropped off for the moment, so it's you and me, bud. You and me. Ms. Hopkins 73, welcome to the show. Good to see you again. Absolutely. We've got JD Tremaine. Awesome. Welcome to the show. JD, are you a... Yes, you are, mod. Okay, good. Down East Detecting and Prospecting. Good to see you. These are all from YouTube, folks, if you're watching on the other platforms. Wow, the chat is busy. Pixel Pia, Teaching and Learning. Welcome to the show again, and good to see you. Hope you guys are doing well. Did I say hello to Manuel? Emmanuel Goffey? Yes, of course. How you doing, Emmanuel? And Jenny Marseth. Always a pleasure to have you guys in here. Well, we've exhausted both you playing well with others and not. And did you have questions for me on the technical side? We might as well pull that out since we've got some extra time here.
Yeah, and I don't have school tomorrow, so
okay.
I can be on here as long as nobody's in the chat or nobody's in the room and you aren't annoyed.
Oh no! If you've got some questions about equipment and things, I'm more than happy to talk about it with you because I think other people will get something out of that as well.
Yeah, that's my favorite talk. I can talk for hours. I mean, I can already do that, but just studio equipment and all that, I can talk for hours more. But I won't do that. But so yeah, I don't know whether to do like what you have with the digital or with the mixer box with the tablet. I don't know if there's like a plus side to that, or whether just to have the mixer board right there and just use the mixer board. I don't know if there's like a...
You mean like an analog mixer?
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but I guess, yeah, like an old, basic, not fancy like what you have sitting to your right, I'm guessing it is.
Well, you're talking about the one with the old slides on it.
Yeah, slides
and real knobs, yeah, because mine is obviously, all the slides and knobs are digital, and I control them with a mouse or my finger. The analog boards are the ones you're talking about. Now, they do make some digital boards that are physically, analog, but but they're uber expensive. Honestly, it depends on what you intend to use this for, Easton. If you're going to, if it's just going to be you in your room, even if you do a Zoom sort of thing, you don't really need a mixer, honestly.
Is that possible to run just with because I'm getting an interface. I don't know if it's possible to run the equipment that I'm wanting to get with just an interface in the computer.
Oh, we didn't talk about any other equipment. What other equipment are you talking about? I thought you meant just like a mic in your camera. You can get by with no mixer or no mixer at all, really. But so do tell about this other equipment.
So what what I'm trying to get set up right now is get like a Canon camcorder set up on top of my microphone. I can't talk. On top of my computer.
Mhm.
Instead of a webcam, I think that'd be better. Or eventually getting a DSLR, I think is what it's called, Canon DSLR, and using that as a camera instead of a webcam. Using the Yeti for now until I can get an SM7B, and then like instruments like my ukulele, which has got the preamp in it, guitar, which I'm getting a preamp in it. All my electric guitars I want to get, drums, all that. I can plug that into an audio interface. But I don't know if with like an SM7B, for example, because I have to have the preamp in order to, because the outputs suck.
Well, they don't suck, but it's much lower than some of the other mics in its class for sure. Yeah. Well, yeah, you're going to need a mixer. You don't need a digital mixer, and you don't need an expensive mixer either. You could probably get by with a small Behringer or Mackie or Yamaha that's like a 6 to 8 input.
Yeah.
Because it's not only going to have the XLR inputs for like a 7B if if you ever become rich and are able to afford a $400 or $500 mic, or you get lucky.
You see, I work at I roll walnuts every year. I work at my neighbor's house. Like I told you about in past shows. And I do. Me and my friend are starting a leaf raking business since we have more leaves than walnuts this year. So,
aren't you in my neighborhood? Did you catch that show?
No, I did not.
Oh, it was the panel show. I was complaining about raking leaves, especially with my bad back. I said I would have given a kid $100 just to get him out of my front yard.
if you will pay for me to get up to wherever the heck you live, I will do it.
No, I'm afraid the travel would probably eat into most of your profits, but
I can ride my bike up there. I mean, my back is totally going to be shot afterwards because I'm a fat guy. But hey, I have a caving trip in just over a month. So hey, if I bike up to wherever the heck you live and rake your leaves, I will be doing good. That way, I don't get stuck in the cave.
And it's great exercise, so you probably wouldn't be fat when it was done.
Exactly. I'll be, unless I stop at like some McDonald's or something on the way.
Well, that's almost unavoidable, isn't it? At least it is for me. Hey, Two Family Homestead, how you doing? They must have finished up their show with Julia Miranda. She was their special guest tonight. We also have in Down East Detecting and Prospecting. Welcome, Thumbed. Thank you so much for that. And hey, look, it's Patty Broussard. Ray Artist. How you doing, Patty? Good to see you, as always. I'm sorry. Brand Arrows. I missed you, Brett. I'm Brand. I'm sorry. Welcome to the show, guys. I so appreciate you being here. So yeah, you're going to need that. But like I said, the small Behringer, like the 1202 USB. Write this down unless you want to watch this back.
I'll just watch it back. I don't have any paper right now.
Yeah. It's probably about $100, usually about 80, which is not bad. You'll have 4 XLR inputs, and the rest will be 1/4 inch, which you can get adapters if you need it. If you get the effects model, which is still under $100, you can actually introduce effects. But it also gives you a parametric equalizer, which allows you to tailor your sound for each one of your channel inputs.
Oh,
right?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You'll need an adapter to get your mic into there if you're going to use the Blue Yeti.
So by adapter, do you mean like the USB or the what's the other XLR? I think it's called.
Yeah, you're gonna have to convert it to XLR.
Okay.
Which shouldn't be a problem. I don't think. I haven't done that with a USB mic. Haven't had the need to, but I know this. Somebody should maybe in the chat might know. They've tried it before. But yeah, that's I'm sure it's possible. I'm absolutely it should be. If not, I'm sure 1/4 inch. But either way, you get to tailor your sound. Then you can add effects, which gives you a little bit of body to the sound as well. Maybe a touch reverb, touch delay, that sort of thing. But Behringer's made great strides in their equipment. They used to be garbage stuff, but man, they just really have upped their game in the last 4 or 5 years. And I use them a lot, so you might try that. But that would allow you to hook in your guitars, all your instruments, even electric drums. especially on the 1/4 inch, because it's usually going to be 1/4 inch out of the brain. I know.
Yeah.
Ask me how I know. So yeah, you should be okay with something like that. Then what you'll have to do is let me just go out and look for one of these, and I'll bring it up full screen so you can see it. Let's see. We'll go to the beast, which is Amazon.
I love Amazon, but it gives me so many freaking expensive ideas. It gives me even more expensive ideas than you, Jason, and Sammy give me.
Tell me about it. Hang with us, gamer. We'll get you up here in a minute. Okay, so because you will need this. Very good, very good. All right. Actually, let me go back. I actually bought the bestseller last time I bought it, and it turned out to be fantastic. You'll need the cables to run this, but this will actually get what you do is this plugs into your PC, and then you use the 3.5 millimeter speaker and mic. Like your output of the board will go into the microphone connector of this USB adapter. The output of that will go back into one of your channels on your mixer if you decide to feed back audio. In other words, that's how you are getting to my mixer right now. You're coming into Zoom through my PC, it goes out to the mixer, and then it goes out into the main mix. So it's coming back again. But that little device right there, $7 is worth its weight in gold. I've got 3 of them in my case, just in case, just in case one breaks down or gets snapped or something. And I have had 0 problems with it. Knock on wood. Let's see. So you'll need that in cables, which one will be an XLR. The other one will probably be a Y cable with a 1/4 inch into a 3.5 millimeter connector for the output of the board into your PC. And go ahead.
The XLR cable. So I could Google this right afterwards, but the XLR cable, is that like the cable like for headphones, like the little tiny one, or is that like something for like an amplifier, like the big fat cable? Okay, yeah, I should have just looked. Okay, yeah.
That's the 3-pin XLR, industry standard. The 3.5, the 3.5 millimeters that go into this guy. Those are the same jacks that you have in most PCs.
So that's what they like, you know, those like handheld mics like the SM58 and all that. That's the XLR is what they plug into the bottom of those, right?
Yes, and then the end of that XLR cable goes into a standard audio mixer. Even my digital one has 16 XLR inputs, and then the other 2 are a 1/4 inch.
Okay, all right. Yeah,
and they're duals too, which is wonderful. Because I could put some low Z's in there as well, and it works just fine. So
nice.
Yeah. I love those. I absolutely love those. Not a Great Gamer says XLR is the 3-pin. Oh, you said it right after I typed it, bitch. Well, there went to PG rating. Any more questions, Easton? Because now I've got 2 folks lined up, and I want to get them in within this 20 minutes because I do have to make this appointment early in the morning.
Yeah, I have a million questions. I can save them all for the next time, because if you answered all my questions, we'd be on here for the next 3 days. So.
Well, don't forget to join the Discord server. It's Video Calling Show. What is it gonna? Because I told you earlier, is it 6585? Are you already on there?
I don't have Discord. I'm not allowed to have it. So.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Well, you've got my email address, do you not?
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah, it's right there. Email me and I'll with any questions you might have. Be kind to me, because time is money and time is valuable. But I'll answer everything I possibly can for you. All right.
Yeah. All right.
All right, bud.
Have a great evening.
Hey, same to you. Bye bye.